you want. You don't want to eat, that's not my problem.
The 16 attorneys general, and they're banding together, they're all Democrats, and they're suing a bunch of companies like Exxon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the MNP Conservative Media Network. I'm Christopher Mayer from KTNTradio.com. Again, we are here at the Biltmore Hotel, 17th floor. Russell Taub's putting on a great event here. A lot of people running for Congress here. And I'm speaking here to a great friend here, Angel Cadena. He's running in the 3rd District in Connecticut, and the incumbent there is Rosa DeLaurel. And Angel, thank you so much for joining us here. Very good. Well, you heard the interview I did with Max earlier. What made you get into this whole thing in the first place?
The direction of our country is going the way it's supposed to be going. It's not the way the founders of our nation went.
I would agree.
So what my whole thing is going in there, and
I want you to bring in whoever you want in the state or the planet.
I want to bring back the Constitution and our core values, and change the priorities of how we handle things, just so so we can have the things that we want, and to be able to get the things that we need in order to survive as a country.
Certainly, right. Now, as I had said earlier to Max, there's a different candor now out there in the election process now. There's a lot of mob violence going on. There's a lot of name calling, and well, it's degenerating out there. Are you running into that in your campaign? Are you seeing it coming from the incumbent DeLauro at all? Is she she's obviously on the Democrat side, but what kind of guns is she pulling out against you and maybe other GOP people who are also running for your seat?
Well, her tactic is to ignore her opponent because she has such a strong, hold on her district.
Sure.
So right now I'm not getting any flack from her, but when I do, talk to people in the district that are, more, Democrat-minded or to the left, and I explain to them what my vision of America should be and the direction we should be going, they're all getting on board. So I'm changing a lot of minds. I got thousands more to change in order to, come out on top.
And, well, one of the things I've noticed as I do my radio show is I think people are waking up. And it's not just this election. Each election is different. And it's not just this election. I think it's something that's been coming over the last basically 7 to 8 years with Obama being in there. And that this whole twist towards socialism that's going on, and that the country gets to the edge of the cliff and then they look over the cliff and they say, oh no, and they step back. Are you seeing that going on as you're talking to the people that are out there? You're seeing that, aren't you?
Of course, they're waking up. They understand that our economy is not, working for them the way they expect it to, and they're reaching out for new ideas. Some are reaching out towards the socialist ideas, and I explain to them that this, socialism does not work on its own.
Sure.
What I explain to them, if we change our priorities, if we water, I call it like the tree of capitalism. If we water, fertilize it, it'll bear bigger fruit, that we could have, social programs that people can, use as a safety net and not as a hammer.
Well, we can afford it. It's, the Democrats have what they call the one-size-pie theory, where, the millionaires and billionaires have all the money and all the rest of us are getting screwed, whereas the growing pie theory is just grow the pie bigger, where everybody can have their share and everybody can get on board, and the economy expands, and basically everybody benefits from the whole thing. Are you Hispanic? You're Hispanic.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you hear? A lot of Hispanics, they lean Democrat. Same thing with African Americans, they tend to lean Democrat. Are you seeing it in your neighborhood, the Hispanics that you talk to? Are you having a harder time waking them up? Are they kind of dyed-in-the-wool Democrats? Tell us what your experience is.
Well, the way I explain it to them, they do lean Democrat, but it's because of the mindset that has been going on since Kennedy got elected. All the minorities, they switched over to Kennedy because he's helping Dr. Martin Luther King to get out of jail, and because of that, the Republicans, stepped back, and said, go ahead with the Democrats and see what happens. And now we've seen what has happened. The cities, they become like prisons.
Sure.
Where people they can't find opportunity to release themselves from the situation they're in. So once I explain it to them that way, they start understanding that Republicans are, we're not their enemy, and that we have a plan to help, but it's up to them to come to us and, so we could, lift our boat together.
And isn't that the whole thing about every immigrant community? You come here to be an American, you come here to take advantage of the opportunities, not take advantage of the country. You take advantage of the fact that, okay, you're here in America, there's lots of stuff you can do. It's up to you to go out and do. Is that what you're trying to communicate?
Of course, that's my whole point, because with the open border problem we're having, people are coming over and they're just coming over, a good portion of them are coming over just to take advantage of, all our services and things we can offer. Some do come over and work hard and they do contribute, but it's the mindset that we have to become our country once again, and for people to pay.
Exactly. Well, Angel Cadena, I want to thank you so much. He's running from the 3rd District out in Connecticut against Rosa DeLoro. Angel, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoy.
We'll check on your guest.
What's going on?
Too bad.